Aboriginal TV Channel 4, putting Aboriginal news first.
NT Minister for Local Government, Housing and Community Development, Jerry McCarthy, met with Darwin's Town Camp Futures External Advisory Unit, Yili Riyung Housing Aboriginal Corporation at the Nucky Lagoon Town Camp, Darwin. The Northern Territory Government has invested $35.5 million to address urgent housing and infrastructure needs in response to the independent Town Camps review, Living on the Edge, in relation to housing, infrastructure, governance and administration support for 43 town camps across the Territory.
We have a very significant remote Indigenous housing program. We have the support of homelands that needs significant investment from the Commonwealth, and that we also need to include town camps in that so that we cover all the gambits of Indigenous housing across the Northern Territory with a clear agenda to improve health, to improve education, to improve wellbeing and to create jobs. We have set up the Town Camp Future Unit within the department specifically focused on continuing this work, and today we've got a 5-year plan.
We at Yili Riyung have been working very closely with the communities that come under our jurisdiction to encourage them to establish leadership groups in each of the communities, and members of those leadership groups will then work with their individual communities to establish 5-year action plans for their communities. But they'll also be responsible for establishing their own bylaws, if you like, as to what will and won't be tolerated on their communities. So it's about encouraging the leadership groups, and we at Yili have a view to then establishing a subcommittee to our board that will consist of members from those individual communities, so that the voice of the tenants and the residents will actually come through to the board.
Through this investment, roads have been upgraded, critical water supply infrastructure upgraded, community safety improved with new street lighting and fencing, solar hot water and community housing being upgraded.
We've been able to upgrade close to 90 houses through our town camps. I think it's a great initiative by the NT government. The renovations on the houses include security screens right throughout. You know, where we've got, a dozen people in a house, we've been able to put extra bedrooms, then that makes it safer for the kids and the ladies, and when you come down to schooling and health and all those issues are covered off with all these renovations. The houses are basically brand new, as you can see by the house behind us. Our community members respect those houses. They have a lot of input into that house and how they want it to look and achieve, right down to outside barbecue. So I think in consultation with the Town Camps unit and the members and us, I think we've achieved a great deal.
The Town Camp Review Framework is a 5-year plan to continue the development of community housing, infrastructure, providing jobs and improving living areas, providing better health, outcomes and well-being within the local Aboriginal communities.
Aboriginal TV Channel 4, putting Aboriginal news first.